Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak and Liverpool Football Club. It's happening. It is happening. The Premier League should be terrified. Ekitike, Isak, Salah. That front three is absolutely devastating. With squad depth, like Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott. It's absolutely devastating. Florian Wirtz, McAllister, Szoboszlai. What we are witnessing right now is 4D chess again from Liverpool Football Club. You've already got Hugo Ekitike, and now Newcastle United have just paid 80 million euros for Nick Woltemade from Stuttgart, who, according to Ben Jacobs, is the Alexander Isak replacement. A second bid of £130 million is coming. And I personally believe this is going down to the wire. This single transfer changes Liverpool's fortunes. That will be the best front three of any team in Europe. That, for me, makes them one of the favourites, if not the favourite, for the Champions League. A 20-goal-a-season player in Ekitike, a 25-goal-a-season player in Isak, and a 30-goal-a-season player in Mohamed Salah in your front three. 70-goal-a-season front line. Mark Gahey as well, on the verge of joining Liverpool. We are seeing the greatest summer transfer window in front of our very, very eyes. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. It's been a while since we spoke about Liverpool. Hasn't been too much news, but today we saw an absolute bomber. Make sure you go down, drop a like. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you check out the Champions League draw we did earlier, and check out the Chelsea video and Spurs video regarding Xavi Simons. We may be speaking about that later. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. We're about 680 away from 77,000 subscribers. The road to 100K is on. And do you know what it is? Liverpool fans just don't like me for some reason. Every Liverpool video, barely anyone seems to subscribe. I don't know what I've done. I tried to give you the latest and greatest news. So Liverpool fans, prove me wrong. Go down and hit that subscribe button. We got a here we go. We got a here we go from Fabrizio Romano. Nick Woltemade to Newcastle United. Here we go. Agreement in place. Official bid accepted. Fee over 80 million euros plus add-ons. Medical in England in the next 24 hours with travels being arranged soon. Long-term deal agreed for Voltemade, who says yes to Newcastle United. Now, if you don't know who that is, he's a 23-year-old German under-21 international. Just played at Stuttgart last year, got 21 GA in 37 games for Stuttgart in his career. Sorry, 21 in 36 in the Bundesliga. He's got 14 goals and 3 assists in 70 games. Before that was at Werder Bremen, come through Werder Bremen's academy. Speaking of Werder Bremen, we've actually got a Werder Bremen shirt. Just thought I'd throw that in there, guys. Not that it was important at all. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Now, where this gets very, very interesting is Ben Jacobs has tweeted out saying that Newcastle United are looking at Voltemade as an Alexander Isak replacement. And they could still move for Johan Wieser, who is seen as a Callum Wilson replacement. Wolves not expecting Jorgen Strand-Larsen to depart. Liverpool prepared to bid again for Isak, but no plans to go close to £150 million. Now, where this gets even more crazy is Fabrizio Romano has retweeted a tweet from a few days ago, and he says the following, that he said from his tweet from August the 26th that Alexander Isak maintains clear stance in July. He wants Liverpool No changes after recent talks. Liverpool ready to bid again if Newcastle United open the doors to exit. Story remains Newcastle's hands. But if Isak still hopes for a move ASAP. Now, the door is open, in my opinion. You aren't spending 80 million euros, which is about 70 million pounds, on a player if you have an intention of keeping hold of Alexander Isak. You're not going for Johan Wieser if Alexander Isak is staying. It is clear to see that Voltemade and Johan Wieser are the Alexander Isak replacements. That is my personal opinion. And if you put a front three of Isak, of Ekitike, of Mohamed Salah together, it makes it very, very difficult for the rest of the Premier League. I will tell you that for free right now. You know, Craig Hope, who is the Daily Mail correspondent for Newcastle United, the acceptance on Alexander Isak's future are secret. Voltemade jets in. It all starts on Monday when the Reservoir Dogs invaded Pontland. I don't really know what that means. But yeah, it looks like as it stands, it's going to be a big couple of days for Newcastle United. They could be prepared for a British record £130 million transfer for Alexander Isak. That, for me, is absolutely insane. He then goes on to say huge implications for Isak and Liverpool. This, for me, is a difference between Newcastle really now holding on. Like, how strong is their will going to be? Because I'll be honest with you, there's 130 million pounds on the table for Alexander Isak, a player who does not want to be there. It makes it very, very difficult for Newcastle United. And then Ben Jacobs has also said Newcastle made a 35 plus 5 million offer to Johan Wieser, which was made, and Wieser has made clear he wants to move. So everything is kind of indicating right now that this 130 million pound bid is coming, and this 130 million pound bid is going to be enough, because it looks like right now that everything is kind of looking at this perspective that Alexander Isak will be a Liverpool player. And what Johan Wieser and Voltemade, two good strikers. Is it enough? Is it enough? I don't know. I think Liverpool have played 4D chess very, very well here. You got Ekitike, you've got Wirtz, you've got Kirkes, you know, and you look at the Premier League game this weekend. We've got a massive game coming up, which we will be doing a watch along for, which of course is Liverpool versus Arsenal. If somehow, some way, you can get Alexander Isak done, you know, and come out with the 3 points. If you look at Liverpool's fixtures after they play Arsenal, you know, after winning it at the death against Newcastle, after they play Arsenal, it looks very, very interesting. Oh, the Champions League fixtures have been put in as well. I don't know why they're saying both games are on the 16th. That clearly isn't true. There's some sort of format there that's gone wrong. But the first game of the Champions League could be Real Madrid. So they've got Burnley. I don't know why they're saying all the games are on the 16th. There's clearly some sort of malfunction here. But they've got Burnley coming up in the Premier League. If they get 3 points against Arsenal, and you look at the fixtures they've got coming up after that, with Everton, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Man United, I think they beat Everton, Palace, Burnley. This Arsenal game, though, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a draw. I have a huge feeling it's going to be a draw. And then Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Man United, Brentford, all coming their way with Champions League as well. I'm not sure who they got in the League Cup. I can't actually remember who they got in the League Cup, but it's going to be a very, very, very interesting few days / weeks for Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, I am very, very, very looking forward to... So they got Southampton in the EFL Cup as well. Everything right now tells me that Alexander Isak will be a Liverpool player. Newcastle aren't going out there and spending £120 million on two strikers if Isak is staying, is he? Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I am out.